To be loved is to pass away. To love is to endure. Rainer Maria Rilke wrote these words knowing exactly what they meant, because once in his life, he loved and was transformed. For one human being to love another, that is perhaps the most difficult of all our tasks, the ultimate, the last test and proof, the work for which all other work is but preparation. She was Lou Andreas-Salomé, brilliant, fearless, already a muse to Nietzsche and a friend to Freud. Thanks to her encounter with Freud, Lou discovered and fell in love with psychoanalysis. She would become the world's first female psychoanalyst, choosing it as her true vocation, aware that she was not destined to be a great writer. And through psychoanalysis, she found what had always eluded her: inner peace. When Rilke met her, he was just 21. She was 36, married, unattainable, and yet everything he had never dared to imagine. To Lou, I want to see the world through you, for then I shall not be seeing the world but only you, you, you. I have never seen you without thinking that I should like to pray to you. I have never heard you without thinking that I should like to believe in you. I have never longed for you without thinking that I should like to suffer for you. I have never desired you without thinking that I should be allowed to kneel before you. Their connection defied all rules, conventions, expectations. In an age of letters and long separations, they shared a deep, almost sacred intimacy through words. Over 200 letters across decades, across lives that slowly drifted apart but never truly separated. Lou, how splendid you are! What space you have opened in me! You are not a goal to me. You are 1,000 goals. You are everything. Loving does not at first mean merging, surrendering, and uniting with another person. It is a high inducement for the individual to ripen, to become something in himself. Lou gave Rilke more than affection. She gave him form. She shaped the poet in him, gave him discipline, courage, and above all, a new name, Rainer. Before two people can experience unhappiness together, they have to have been blissful together and possess a sacred memory of that time, which evokes a kindred smile on their lips and a kindred longing in their souls. Such people will weather all storms together. A woman in whom love dwells richly is a guide and a mirror. Through her, a man may glimpse the poetry of his own becoming. Rainer. Maria Rilke's letters to Lou Andreas-Salomé are among the most passionate and poetic love letters in literary history. Their correspondence, spanning nearly 3 decades, reveals Rilke's deep devotion, longing, and admiration for Lou. Here are some of the most romantic and moving excerpts from his letters. How shall I hold on to my soul so that it does not touch yours? And yet everything which touches us, you and me, takes us together like a single bow, drawing out from 2 strings but one voice. On which instrument are we strung, and which violinist holds us in their hand? Believe in a love that is being stored up for you like an inheritance. Have faith that in this love there is a strength and a blessing so large that you can travel as far as you wish without having to step outside it. I always feel, when one person is indebted to another for something very special, that indebtedness should remain a secret between just the 2 of them. All the roses in the world bloom for you and by means of you, and only through an act of royal condescension do you maintain the pretense that they aren't really yours and allow spring to keep them. Now I come to you full of future, and from habit we begin to live our past. I plunge straight down with the full weight of my passion to the bottom of any sort of water and frighten people, as with a too sudden, almost illicit confiding, when I begin at once to tell of what is deepest and most secret. Everything in me plunges toward the final, the ultimate, the most important. All that I am stirs me because of you. These letters show the evolution of their relationship from Rilke's youthful infatuation and poetic adoration to a mature, enduring bond. His words to Lou are filled with longing, gratitude, and reverence, making their correspondence a testament to one of literature's most profound loves. Songs of longing, and they will resound in my letters, just as they always have, sometimes loudly and sometimes secretly so that you alone can hear them. But they will also be different from how they used to be, these songs. For I have turned and found longing at my side, and I have looked into her eyes, and now she leads me with a steady hand. Lou herself, after Rilke's death, wrote movingly about their bond. If for years I was your woman, it was because you were for me the first real, truth-undeniable proof of life itself. Word for word, I could have repeated to you what you said to me as a confession of love. You alone are real to me. With these words we were wed, before we had even become friends. A surprised whole recognized itself in an unfathomable totality. Rilke's love for Lou Andreas-Salomé was not just romantic. It was spiritual, creative, and transformative. His words express longing, reverence, and a sense of destiny, seeing her not only as a beloved, but as a muse and a mirror to his own soul. Only someone who is ready for everything, who excludes nothing, can live the mystery of love. Rilke lived it through her. Even after their romance ended, he never stopped loving her. Because real love, as he wrote, does not consume, it transforms. What remains now is not gossip or regret, but letters that still breathe, words that still ache. I am not one who loves, only one who longs. Thank you for listening to this story of love and poetry. If it touched you, share it with someone who still believes in a love that grows through storms. And if you want more stories where life and literature intertwine, you know where to find us.